Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of QG Diaries, a program on Quranology Television, QGTV. Today marks day 25 of Ramadan 2015, and today we will engage with the question, what is Salah? And it would probably be one of the more interesting questions because Salah is universally known as the traditional ritual prayers. I'm not denying that the traditional ritual prayers are helpful, but to contain or to limit the meaning of the Quranic term Salah to that, I feel does Quran a tremendous disservice. What is Salah, really? Well, the meaning of Salah, as far as linguistic sources and in my understanding, is bond, connection, or even relationship. Some contexts actually yield the idea of focus, to focus on something. So that's where we can get the fundamental idea, if you like. Another thing to consider is that the word Salah, it always either appears in relative form, as-salah, or it appears in the form connected with pronouns, salatuhum, their salah, salatuka, your salah, etc. So this being the case, it shows that salah has a relative nature. It's relative to context. For example, in chapter 2 verse 43, that's the second time salah appears. Chapter 2 verse 43, the salah is linked to chapter 2 verses 40 to 42, which talk about fulfilling one's duties to Allah, confirming revelation, and uncovering truth. So truth is covered with falsehood, you uncover it. You see, and that act constitutes salah in that context. Salatuka, for example, your salah. If you look at chapter 11 verse 87, the Quranic personality Shu'aib, he is asked by his people, as-salatuka ta'muruka. So does your salah command you to do certain things? So it's a very personal thing. You see, so salah is always in those forms. So you can see the relative nature of salah. Another thing to consider is the salah brackets. I mean, there are two salah brackets. One is chapter 23 verse 2 to 9. Another one is chapter 70 verses 23 to 35. These brackets, they open the passage with salah and they close the passage with salah. So in between those two verses, you can see what salah is in terms of information. For example, guarding your private parts, fulfilling your covenants, staying away from things which are not useful to you. So you see, salah is, you can see there, it's about remaining focused, remaining connected to the commands of Allah. Another thing to consider about salah is it also has a verb-related form. So yusallu, for example, in chapter 33 verse 43, Allah yusallu upon the believers and takes them from darkness into the light. So you can see at that point the salah is Allah having a connection with you and enabling you to come forth. So that's one of the meanings of salah. Another meaning which I find to be very powerful is chapter 2 verse 1 to 5, which says, وَاتَّخِذُوا مِن مَقَامِ إِبْرَاهِيمَ مُصَلَّى. So take from the standing position of Ibrahim as a person who is totally connected. So you must be totally committed or connected or focused on the position of Ibrahim. What is the position of Ibrahim? Always read the context. Start from verse 1 to 4. Actually, you should start from verse 1 to 2, but let's focus on 1 to 4, which talks about Ibrahim fulfilling the commands of his Lord, and Allah made him Imam of mankind. So when Allah made him Imam of mankind, that is his position, and we must take from that position as a focused person. We need to focus on his position, thereby taking him as our example. So that's the meaning of salah there. So as you can see, I mean, I can't obviously go through the 90 odd context of salah, but you can see that salah has that meaning of being connected, being focused, having a bond, and with that state we may achieve certain positive benefits. And I'm not saying ritual prayers can't help you do that. Obviously for some people it can, but it is not limited to that particular form. So many thanks for your viewership. I've gone over the time yet again. I don't even care anymore. Many thanks for your viewership. Inshallah, we will see each other for the last 5 days of Ramadan 2015. Bye.